Well, family, get on the support of Mary Dash 20 Mary-MAC-U-LE. Today is Thursday in my city, Chicago. July 29th, so they say, 2021. That's what they say. They say a lot of stuff. They also say books, movies are corrupt, suicide is way up. But there's a little truth in everything. They also say that. You understand what I'm saying? They say a lot of stuff. People say anything, especially if they drink, drunken, and smoking. And crack cocaine addicts would say anything for one more. You understand what I'm saying? Depending on how desperate you are to be whatever you are or maintain whoever you are. You got people that's, addicted to the limelight or the streets or the lifestyle. You know, they say in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, if the drugs don't kill you, the lifestyle will. Meaning, even if you get sober, it's going to be a problem. Somebody out there going to, want to jack you for whatever reason and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because they trade in one addiction for another and stuff. You understand? You have to be really mentally stable and, spiritually fit or whatever. Now, I said all that to say this so I can run through this. Went to the library, got this here Supreme Hits, the gold. Now, when I had gone to, the library before on 63rd and Evans, and you got to remember my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, banker, real estate agent, and the person that met me, on the King Drive bus at the age of 18, and she was 27. She was an Italian stallion. Her last name is Evans, and I've been catching hell ever since. But long story short, everybody that came in my life for a reason, because I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973. I became the originator of rap at the age of 8. In 1975, I gave my story to Oprah Winfrey the first time. In 1984 at the age of 17. Now, I don't know who the person was who I told at the age of 6 in 1973 that was being abused and things of that nature. Could have very well been Oprah. Who knows? But I know she's been an intricate part of my life since forever. I was born May 25th, 1967. Of course, she's older than I am, Oprah Winfrey, and also made her a billionaire. I also gave her my story again in 1995. And they labeled me crazy, but I wasn't drinking, drugging, smoking, or fornicating like I am not doing right now today, which is July 29th, 2021, so they say. And I call it Thirsty Thursday because a lot of people drink, drug, and smoke. You understand what I'm saying? But I do not. And this is supposed to be a recovery building where I'm at, 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. I'm located in apartment 308. Do not knock on this door because I don't affiliate myself with anyone in here, and let alone out in the so-called real world. I've been kind of singled out because I am the originator of rap, and I've come full circle telling people my truth. So I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible about this this here. Now, I had got a book about Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson and Diana Ross was, friends or whatever, growing up or whatever and stuff. And, the music industry is part of the Illuminati and hush hush and everything, you understand what I'm saying? And they never wanted me to break in all the way with me being the originator of rap, but they let all the rappers go ahead of me so they can railroad me because I'm worth the most and stuff. If I say a zillion, I'm worth at least a zillion, okay? Because just in this trap building, since I've been here, May 31st of 2017, I have accumulated a lot of good ideas, raps and this, that, and other, and put a lot of people on who was waiting on me to either die or make it. You understand what I'm saying? And now they're living their best life vicariously through me and taking all my ideas and just keeping the game going, so to speak. It's a new generation, new day, same old shit. Back in the day, they say the game stays the same, but the name changes. And they trying to kill me. Back in the day, I didn't even need glasses. May 31st, 2008, when they railroaded me for basically giving my true story away. In my book that I wrote, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors, plus one song of DeVarn and Clark, they pulled me over. They wasn't the real police, and they was undercovers and stuff. And I feel like, I had come to a crossroads in my life or whatever and stuff because I was 41 years old. And You know, I hadn't gotten nowhere, you know, as far as money, property, and prestige or recognition, even though I had given my book to everybody that was supposed to be the elites in my city and around the world. You understand what I'm saying? As far as my YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, and that I, you know, posted on YouTube November the 8th of 2007, and my child abuse rap, November the 9th of 2007. Was the first 2 videos that I ever posted on YouTube before I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called dishonoring a police officer, something I did not do on Devon and Clark in my city, Chicago, Rogers Park area, where I had been, you know, a resident at for over 10 years in Alcoholics Anonymous and doing the right thing and doing service work and staying sober and being a pillar of my community. Now, with that said, you know, I just wanted to give you kind of like a brief summary on, you know, my life. So when I start reading this, it'll add up. You know what I'm saying? For the ones who try to railroad me or who thought I was stupid. Now, I had got a book, like I said, from the same library or whatever. And it was a Michael Jackson book, and it had a lot of real stuff in there pertaining to me. You understand what I'm saying? And my rap legacy that started in 1975, and me being the originator of rap. And they said I owed $20-some, $24, I think. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, I haven't given the book back. When I tried to, you know, pay for the book before, they was like, oh, don't worry about it. So I went back today, and then, of course, it was a different person. And they said, well, and then they said, you know, well, if you bring this back or don't bring it back, you know, you got to pay for the other thing or whatever and stuff. And this is supposed to be $19.99 or whatever and stuff. Now, if you go to the library, you can get shit for free all day. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And this shit is a lot to even digest, but let me get to the gist of it. I underlined a lot of stuff, so they ain't getting this motherfucker back. You understand what I'm saying? I might end up paying for the book and the CDs or whatever and stuff, but they had no rap. Is what I'm trying to get you to understand for all the rappers out there. But they had rappers pictured, like Chance the Rapper, Kanye West, the Brat, you know, posted in the library or whatever, but they had no more rap music. Now, when I went and got the book, Michael Jackson, Thriller, whatever, you know, they had plenty of rap music. They ain't had none. So all I found was this. And Oprah, you know, she loved the Supremes or whatever. So she's something else. Right here, I'm only read the part that's underlined that pertain to me. It said Detroit Buster Project. Now, Oprah did a thing called Buster Place. So that's kind of like similarities. Look for the similarities. That's what they told me in AA. You understand what I'm saying? I also underlined it. The Supremes were the blueprint and the gold standard for not only how a girl group sounded, but also how they looked, dressed, behaved, and sold. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got the Beyoncés, and, you know, they are, you know, a model. They model after the Supremes or whatever and stuff. Now, it also goes to say, this is the dream. To be plucked from obscurity, wear shimmering designer gowns, perform on the world's stages, and reign supreme. Now, Jennifer Hudson, she's being groomed by Oprah to do, you know, the Aretha Franklin story or whatever and stuff. So it just doesn't have to be, you know, a group. But she did play in the Dreamgirls movie and stuff. And that right there was a interesting movie within itself, because guess what? Beyonce was a part of what? The Dreamgirls, just like Jennifer Hudson. Birds of a feather flock together. Now, it says Mary Wilson and Betty. Now, Betty Jean Redmond was my foster mother, whom I met in 1973 at the age of 6, after I stood up for myself and told whoever it was, you know what I'm saying, that I was being a child abuse victim. And they put me in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper to let them know they was going to railroad me, and I've been railroaded ever since. Long story short, I'm still being railroaded. A year later, they say, the group was snatched up by local heavyweights, Motown, and renamed the Supremes. So when they snatch you up, that means they stealing, you know, like they goons and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they first, what is this? In 1973, they had a little hit, when the love light starts shining through his eyes. So, like I said, you know, I had perfect vision in May 31st of 2008, but the police, quote unquote, who didn't have a uniform, well, they didn't have a uniform on, quote unquote, they probably wasn't the police on Divine o'clock when they pulled me over for so-called tinted windows and stuff, you understand? And people still got tinted windows to this day, including the police. They had the nerve to mace me because I refused to put my hands on the hood of the car. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, because I knew they was harassing me because I showed them my driver's license and my seatbelt was on, and so I felt like they was harassing me for giving my book away, you know, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song. And his eyes, you know, you can get blinded for being maced and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So they wanted my vision, and I had perfect vision then. So that's one way to get away with murder or whatever and stuff, I guess. It's got a lot of stuff in this little thing. I used to sell music, but because I sold a lot of bootleg music, it didn't come with the sleeves and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So I wasn't able to read the stuff like I used to. You understand? But it said Ballad ended up on welfare and died in 1976. Now, I was born in 67. They played the number game also. You understand? And right now, I'm kind of getting not general assistance, but Social Security or whatever, which ain't shit. It's worse than welfare, if you ask me. And I'm the originator of rap, worth more dead than I am alive, and never had a new car or a day at the spa or a real vacation. Now, it also say Jean left in 1973. Remember, Betty Jean Redmond was my foster mother or whatever and stuff, and I met her at what? In 1973 at the age of 6. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not making this shit up. And, you know, but the killer part, let me get to the real fucking goddamn shit because it's running out of time. Right here, it says they got a #1 song, number 10, Everything Is Good About You. November 9th, 1965, it's supposed to have came out. You understand what I'm saying? And November 9th is when I posted my second YouTube video in 2007 and put it on YouTube. Okay, but the killing part is May 8th, I was railroaded out of AA meeting in my city, Chicago, called the Mustard Seed on Mother's Day. And on May 9th, the Cook County Jail officers put me on a psych ward, knowing I don't drink, drug, or smoke, or fornicate. And at that time, I had 19 years of sobriety. I have over 20 years of sobriety, even to this day, regardless of what they did. I don't count what they did as a slip or anything. I counted it as attempted murder. But on May 9th in here, let me see if I can find it. I mean, yeah, on May 9th in here, oh, well, why I got this, I was beat up on Mary J. Blige's birthday, January the 11th. This song is There's No Stopping Us Now, January 11, 1967. She was born in 61, but I got beat up since I've been here in 2018 on her birthday, January 11th. Yeah. It's a lot of similarities. They got June 25th, Michael Jackson supposed to have died. It's in here. Number 10, Everybody's Got the Right to Love. You understand? He supposed to have died, though, June 25th, 2009. Yeah, but here go to May 9th right here. Number 8, I told you I'm the originator of rap. So number 8, in this here version right here, it says, no matter what sign you are, May 9th, 1969. Number 31, it went pop, and number 17, R&B. Now remember, gave Oprah My Story 1984 at the age of 17, and I got railroaded May 31st, 2008. And my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, was born in 1969. She met Oprah Winfrey, and that's pretty much all I can sum up with this. Let you know, though, I never fucking lose. They got a new rapper out by Baby Boss, named Baby Boss, Zaza. You know, her name is Zaza, and she got a song called Baby Boss. So they just trying to take over my legacy, but I'm the originator of rap, and they don't want people like me, I guess, to make it for some reason, but I already made it, and I still want my money, property, and prestige. And with that, it's got a news reporter, Mary-Mack-U-LE. Peace.